Good morning, everyone. Well, I shouldn't say good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here with me on a beautiful Saturday morning. Yes, I've decided to tape my video on a Saturday morning. Well, not morning, afternoon. It's just so beautiful. It seems the morning to me, but it's not. It's actually, as you can see, my large clock. It's about 2:10 now, so it is the afternoon, indefinite, right? So I hope everyone is enjoying themselves, and I hope everyone is having a beautiful start of the weekend. I know I am. I know I did a lot with my babies, my Yorkie Shire and my Silky Terrier. And those are my babies. And they had a wonderful time outside, and we were taking a little bit of sun. If where you're at, the sun is nice and strong, you can actually take a nice little light tan. That's how I start. I start very gradually. So I'll take a little bit of sun, and then every day I'll take a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, as opposed to actually taking all at one shot. I find that to be not as healthy, but if you can gradually take a tan, it's the best, and it just looks so natural. So I hope everyone had a wonderful week. Of course, not weekend. We are within the weekend, and I hope that everything went well for all of you and for my followers. Thank you for supporting my channel, and for those that are just happened to drop by, hello and welcome. And I hope that this session can be a benefit to you and to your makeup. I hope I can enlighten you in the application, and also actually let you know that you can actually use just about any shadow during the day. So this is all about no trend, and it's about application as well. So with no trend, even though it is no trend, we always take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and it all comes together, everything collaborates, and everything just gets pushed out there, and it becomes a beautiful masterpiece, right? With the past and with today, I think it's the best, because you get the best of both worlds, right? So welcome. Thank you for being here. And like I said, I hope this station or this channel can actually be a benefit to you and to your makeup. Even if it's just an idea that you just happen to hear, and you can collaborate and bring it together, that will even make me happy as well. Thank you. And if you do like this video, and you see that this video is a good video for you, and it's a great channel, and you enjoy makeup like I enjoy makeup, please subscribe and hit the notification button. You will help so much and support my channel as well. Thank you again. So today we're going to go into 3 palettes. I'm going to take most of the colors are going to come out of e.l.f. So we'll be using this palette. Okay, and we'll also be using my chocolate palette. All right, very popular, very nice, beautiful colors, and of course the modern renaissance. Okay, so we'll be using 3 palettes, and they all offer beautiful colors, and I hope you enjoy the colors that I've chosen for us today. It's a beautiful, more in the neutral and brownish family, and I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy this session as well. Let's get started. So as you know, and I will once in a while repeat this so like that my newcomers will know. As you can see, my entire face already has the essentials. So my brows already has, I've filled them. They've been filled in, excuse me, tongue-tied. That's one thing you'll know. I do get tongue-tied at times. I apologize very much for that. However, my brows are done, and I always encourage my ladies to please fill in their brows. It's what shapes your face, and it brings your makeup at the end all together to give you a beautiful, long-lasting, and finished look. So your brows, whether you're young or old, need to be done. If you don't know how to tweeze your eyebrows, go to a professional. I believe that the max, I believe, is between $25 and $30. And it's worth, I mean, it's, if you love makeup and you love, if the main focal of your makeup is your eyes, you're going to love your brows to be done and be cleaned as well. So I hope that would help you. Also, for my older ladies, I really would like you to fill in your brows. They do go gray. Our brows, I'm in the same category with my older ladies. I am in my 50s. Our brows do not grow. That's it. If it falls off, it falls off. It will not come back. And it's one of the saddest things that I can think of at this moment, especially when you love makeup and you love everything coordinated and everything just put together. So for my ladies, please fill in your brows. As you can see, I have my concealer. I also have my, I do apply moisturizer. I highly recommend moisturizing. Do use moisturizer. Your makeup will go on so much more smoothly and your skin will be beautiful and supple. And that's what you're looking for. Okay, that's one of the main things. Having healthy skin starts with makeup. And when you have healthy skin and you moisturize, it'll help your makeup as you're applying and your finished look. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and we're going to start with a light brown, which is this one from e.l.f., a light brown. Ladies, I hope also you already have your shadow brushes, which is very important to have good shadow brushes. Okay, and we're going to use the all shadow brush. As you can see, look how large are the brittles, right? The hairs, and they should always be nice and flexible. You see that? And we're gonna get started with the light brown, and that's gonna go just about all over our look here. I am going to use, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4 mirrors to give me so I can really see at both angles, and or all angles, as to say. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started with this. This is gonna go all over. Okay. And we're going to again apply. All over the eye. We're going to put this all over the eye. There we go. Okay. Cover completely your eyelids. Okay, now we're going to go into the carbon. Sometimes you have to blow these little shadows. Carbon is black. So whenever anyone tells you, oh, carbon, it's literally black, unless they mean something differently. Always clean your brush. Should I use this brush? You know what? We're going to change our brush to our precision brush. Here we go. Okay. As you can see, the hair brittles are much more smaller. Okay. Always make sure that it's clean, which it should be. I'm better at keeping my shadow brushes clean than I do with my blush brush. And we're going to take this right in here. Okay, I'm going to use this as well. Okay. We're doing the same thing to the other side of our eyelid. The weather is getting warmer. Though we've had some winter kind of weather. It was snowing a couple of days ago. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Snow? I don't get it. Didn't we just pass spring in March and now it's snowing? But that's what happens when you live in New England. I mean, anything is possible. I just didn't think that after 70 degrees it would be possible. Okay, so that's good. That's how we want to see it. Okay. I'm going to get into that brown bone right there. This bone right here. That's good. Yeah, that's what we want. So now, after the carbon, we're going to go into the light medium brown. Okay, I'm using the same brush. All right. And let me show you the medium brown. Light. It's light medium brown. That's light medium. Not quite brown, dark brown, but and go ahead. Oh, excuse me. They look so much the same. I went into the wrong one. That happens when you have two colors that are so similar to one another. Got it right in there in the crease, right underneath that carbon. We want it right underneath the carbon. Okay, underneath the carbon, right on top of it, because carbon is a very strong color and we want to soften it up. The days are beautiful and we are in the transitioning from very dark shadows into a more neutral, more nude colors. Though you have your carbon, it's a much more softer look as opposed to a wintry look. Now we're going to go into our chocolate palette. Excuse me. Ooh. Saw how I was going to do that? I was going to touch with my finger this area because it's allergy time, ladies and gentlemen, and it can get really, really bad with these allergies. And sometimes you're not thinking and boom, you go ahead and you touch your face with your finger. And I've always said, don't do that. Take one of these little small tools and just go like this, and you'd be surprised how that does the job. So we're going to get off of the e.l.f. palette and we're going into our chocolate gold palette. Okay, and we're going to hit Love and Cocoa, and we're going to use the same brush, but I want to show it to you. Love and Cocoa. Okay, okay. And we're going to go and take this one on the lower lid. Once again, lower lid of your eye. And we're going to kind of dap it. We're going to dap it. We're not going to go like this. We're dapping it. Okay. Feel free to go ahead and as long as you hit it once on your tissue, you're all good to go. We want to get it nice and brown there. Wow, that's good. It shows and it looks great. We're dapping it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing. See how I'm kind of dapping it? I'm not kind of spreading it. I'm dapping it. Excellent. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. See that? That's exactly what we want. We're dapping. We're not spreading like this. We're dapping. It's a very strong color, so it will take, and it will, with the daps, you don't need to spread it. We want that finished look to be shiny, not with a dull look. Even though these colors will not give you a dull look at all. Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to go into our round brush. Where did I put that? There we go. I was about to say, where did I put that? So we're finished with our chocolate gold, and we're going into our modern Renaissance. That'll give us the color that we're looking for, and that color is tempera. Tempera goes over the entire eye makeup, okay? It'll give it a nice finish look. You start from here and work yourself this way, okay? And we're gonna do it again to the other eye. Start yourself from there, from over here, and work yourself over. Okay, see how it gives us that finished look? It's like a finished look. I always like a finished look. I will always have a finished look. And we are done with our modern Renaissance. I have so many shadows that I actually had to purchase a caddy to just remove it from my table here because it was just overflowing, and the last thing I needed was to have these palettes fall all over the floor. We don't need that. Okay, so we're done with this brush. Nice round brush. You always want to do that when you're doing your finishing look. Okay, so now, excuse me, now we are going to go and do our liner. Okay, and I always do this. I put away my the liner that I was going to the color that I was going to use as my liner. So we're gonna, excuse me, I suffer from allergies as I've gotten older. So we're going to go back into our palette, the chocolate palette, okay? And we're also gonna go into, I'm gonna use 2 as my liner. We're gonna go into the carbon, into the e.l.f. carbon. So I'm just gonna take my smudge and I'm just gonna go like that, okay? Make sure you have a tissue. You always wanna be able to tap it at least once because it eliminates the excessive amount of powder that you would want on your line as your liner. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do the same to the other liner. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and we're finished with the carbon. We'll put that away. And we're going to go into our chocolate palette. And that'll give us the brown. See this brown that we have here, Love and Cocoa? We're going to go into that. We want some of that underneath the lower part of our eyelid. Okay, that's good. Good. Excellent. This is what we want. Okay. We don't have to use a lot. A little goes a long way, and that's what you would want, especially when you're dealing with the lower part of your eye lids. Okay, so we're putting that away, and now we're going to go into our mascara. I've been using the primer. A lot of my ladies used a primer, and they wanted to know a little bit about it. Excuse me. And see how that is, and to try it out. And that's exactly, it's just a clear, as you can see, this liner, this primer is by L'Oreal. Okay, voluminous primer, that's what it'll say, and it's a white color. It goes right on your lashes. I see a hair where there shouldn't be a hair. And you always want to take that out, because if that goes into your eye, it's not a pleasant feeling. We are going to clean the lower part of our eye after we do the mascara. Okay? And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a white coating. And it's nothing wrong, it's just the primer. Okay. We put a coating, then we choose our mascara. I'm going to use, like I've always said this in all of my videos, I'm very creative with my lashes and I love color. So I highly recommend L'Oreal. I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. I just try, I've been with them for about 6 to a year. And this is the color that I look for my lashes. I'm very creative. It's like an artist, who looks for great looking bright colors. I love using different mascaras. But if you love your black, go right ahead. Remember, this is a no trend channel. We are going to clean after, of course. I had to get some mascara on my skin. Happens to the best of us. These are another tool that I usually tell my ladies to have. Look how quickly that just came off. Very quickly with one scoop. And I always let my ladies know that don't use your fingers. Please don't use your fingers when it comes to your makeup. Buy those cosmetic Q-tips. They're the best. Get in the habit of using them. They are the best. But if you can't, and it's just too difficult, and you find that you can't do it, don't worry about it then. As long as you are happy and you will, are able to do it and you don't get frustrated with the smudges or anything like that, I will go ahead and just do what needs to be done. And of course, I have to get more makeup on my shadow. Okay, see how quickly that was done? And it doesn't look like I touched anything. That's the beauty of using these little Q-tips. Okay, I think we're done. Now we're cleaning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's tighten this up. Always remember to tighten up your mascara. You don't want it going dry. And it can happen if you don't tighten up your mascara. It can easily happen. And there goes a very good mascara, because what happens is it gets extremely dry. Mascaras are just too much. They're not the way they used to be. I remember when I used to buy mascaras, oh my God, I think they were about $1. I think so. Please, I'm not that old, but they were about $1 or $2 or $3. Now they're about $9 to $12 to $13, and I'm talking over the counter. I'm not talking department store mascaras. That's another story. But CVS, Rite Aid, Dwayne Reed, who else? Walgreens, Walmart, these grocery shopping stores, they sell mascaras. They're all expensive. They're not what they used to be. The prices, it's incredible. So be careful and take good care of your mascaras. See, there's something little at the end. I always try this, and if I can't do it with this, then I'll use my fingers. Okay, it's not that bad. I try to separate your lashes. Don't let them be stuck all together. The key to having great looking lashes is that when they're nice and full and they're all, nice and open, that is nice. That is what you want from a mascara, to give you like a nice full look. Try not to keep your lashes all clumped up together. You want a nice full look, not a Betty Doo look. Not that it's not bad. It's, if that's your preference, that's great. But if you want a full look, always go using these little tools, and they separate your lashes. Okay? It's always good to share. I always think so. Okay, so let me look at myself. Let's see. Excellent. Beautiful. Lovely. Yep. This is what I'm looking for. And let me just go like this here. A little bit more. Okay. Once again, another little itch there. Allergies are in its worst. Okay, so now we did the mascara, we did the shadows, and now we're going to go into our blushes. So I am planning to use, let's see, what should I use? Okay, I'm gonna go with the Peach for the Stars by Mented. Okay, it's a beautiful color, as you can see. Nice color, gives you more of a neutral look, and I think that's what I'm going for with today's little session. More neutral look, transitioning from winter into more neutral. So we're gonna go like this, tap it, and we're definitely going to get the excessive amount of powder. And we're gonna start. Never start here. Don't start here. Start here. And then work yourself. See? You're gonna go here again. There we go. I have about 4 mirrors. Good. Yeah. We'll put that away, and we're going to go into our Mented loose powder. Okay. Once again, tap it on the cap. This is a lot. This is not what I want to see. Okay, I don't want to see that. But I have to work with it, and it's there, and unfortunately I will lose some powder because it's very powdery. Also, tap it. You don't want too much. I don't know if I have. Let me lower the light 2 times. There we go. Use up all that powder if you can. Yep. And we're done with that. Please tighten up your jar tightly. You don't want to lose any of your powder. And as for lipstick, let's see, what should I use for lipstick? I have so many lipsticks. If you guys would see how much lipstick I have, you would say, oh my God. So I hope you like the colors that I chose for us today. Okay. So now we're going to use look for a lipstick. I think I'm gonna go with a Kylie lipstick today, and I'm gonna go with the new one that I just recently, about a week, 2 weeks ago. This is Pokey K. Okay, try that on. I'm pretty good doing this on video. Of course, we always have to clean. Always, it never stops. Her lipsticks are beautiful. Okay, it was a little dirty. I hope you guys like it. Once again, Kylie, and it's called Poise K. It's Poise K. I had said it wrong the first time. Poise K. Very pretty color. Her colors and her lipsticks, what happens is they go on wet and they immediately dry up. Not dry up and your lips are going to be like brittle. No, just dry up because it'll stay on. Even if you eat something, it will stay on, ladies and gentlemen. I like her lipsticks. I really do. I really, really like her lipsticks because of that. Well, I hope you guys enjoy our session. I hope you guys enjoyed our colors. I hope you like the colors I chose for us today. Okay. It's a beautiful color. And like I said, you have a mixture when it comes to the eyes. You have a mixture of a little dark, but yet at the same time, at the same time, it's going into the transition into the nudes and the little dark browns and all that. But you still have the look that you would want, right? And once again, my ladies, I told you and I spoke to you about the balancing of your makeup. If your eye is your focal, I mean, I would assume if you love and you enjoy wearing shadow, that your eyes would be the focal of your entire face. So that always goes a little stronger than your cheek, okay? If you're using your eye makeup like I have been showing you, you always want to stay with a more neutral, a more settled blush. It shouldn't be loud, loud, loud. No, it's just out of balance. It should be, yes, loud. Loud in a good way, not a bad way, okay? Also, your blush should be neutral or at least combining colors together. You know, you coordinate your colors. You don't want to go yellow and pink and orange or orange and pink and yellow, unless you're in the summer. But that's never been my colors. I like to incorporate them into my look, but in a more subtle way, more pastel color like. But this is what you would want. Nice lipstick, not too loud. Nice blush, not too loud. But yes, my eyes are there and my eyes are going to be the one speaking for me, right? I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification button and hit the bell. So like that, every time I come on, you can join me and we can enjoy applying makeup together and we can both learn. Okay? So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. And I hope you're doing well. And I will see you next week.